Hey guys, Ruthie here. I am getting ready to make some chicken enchilada casserole for dinner tonight, and I want to show you what I'm going to do. I use, this is like a half of a big, I think it's like a 3-pound bag of Chihuahua cheese. I just divided it in half and then into two different Ziplocs, so that way there's two separate usings. I have some shredded chicken already that I pre-cooked and I froze, and I used one teaspoon each of cumin, garlic powder, and onion powder, and a little bit of salt. And I put this in the crock pot for like 3 hours with about 2 cups of chicken broth. I just let it cook, and then I shredded it, and then I turn around and I freeze it. So when it comes to making dinner, it's easy peasy. I'm also going to be using 3 cans of red chili enchilada sauce. You can use whatever brand you like. This is just the one that was on sale, so I picked the ones that's on sale. I'm also going to be using a can of refried beans. You can make your own, I do, but like I said, this is an easy peasy dinner. I am not stressing over it, and I'm going to use some corn tortillas. So let me get started here. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. So the first thing I am going to do, and I'm using a throwaway pan. Again, this is going to be easy dinner. I am not trying to stress and have too many extra dishes, so I'm going to put a little bit at the bottom and just spread it around as best as possible, like so. It smells good. You can make your own enchilada sauce too, however you like doing it. You go ahead and do it. And then I'm going to put some corn tortillas at the bottom. I'm going to layer this. You can layer it however you like. You can actually like cut these in half, and it don't even have to be perfect. But cut them in half, and then that way it fits up perfectly, where you can do like so. And then just put them in. And I normally don't, I just tear them. I don't cut them because, again, this doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm going to do a quick layer, just like so. Now you can take a knife and run it down the middle of this. I'm not going to because, like I said, this is easy peasy. No stress dinner. And probably could do like so. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add in some of my shredded chicken. My hands are clean, so this is just what I do. And you just, you know, whatever amount you want to put, you can. Oh man, this chicken smells really good. You can smell the seasonings in it. And you can use ground turkey if you want, or whatever meat you would prefer to use. You can use it. Probably only going to do maybe 2 layers. That's what it's looking like. Okay. And then I'm going to get some cheese. Let me wipe my hand off real quick. And then I'm going to get some cheese. I'm just going to give a good generous portion around. And you can even put green chilies in this. I normally would. I just don't have any at this time. But a can of green chilies, or a couple of cans if you want, would work perfect. And it gives it some extra flavor as well. Okay. Then I'm going to take and put some more little sauce on it. Get that out of the way. Okay. And then what I'm going to do to the next set of tortillas, I'm actually going to put on the refried beans. And that's my oven going off. I'm preheating my oven to 350 degrees. And so that way I can put this in there covered first, and then I'll uncover it. I'm just going to use this little, actually it's icing spatula, but it works very, very well for spreading, so that's what I'm going to use. You probably could have put on the first layer, but I forgot because I was talking to you, and sometimes I forget. So, but it would be nice to put the refried beans on every layer. Gives it extra flavor. So just going to keep layering, putting the refried beans on. And you don't have to put the refried beans. I do it because it does add. It's like a whole complete meal in one. Try not to make a mess. But when you're cooking, messes are actually pretty much 100% of the time, because if you don't make a mess, you ain't cooking. So, and I'm doing this after work, so this is an easy meal to put together. I do advise, pre-doing the chicken and stuff and getting everything, pre-done, but this is definitely something you can do after work. Takes about 30 minutes to cook, or actually heat through, because most of the stuff has already cooked. It's just heating it through, so you don't have to worry about really having everything fully cooked. It's already cooked. You're just heating it. And I'm just tearing the tortilla. It doesn't matter, because you're not going to see the tortilla, but you can cut it if you want. I'm not doing that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish layering and finish up the rest of my tortillas and my beans and all that, and I will then come back and show you the final part before putting in the oven. So I will be back. Okay, I have finished all the layers. I got about 3 layers out of this. It depends on how many you want, but I did get 3. And then I top the top off with a little bit more enchilada sauce and some cheese. I'm going to stick this in the oven on a sheet pan so that there is no spillage. And I'm going to bake this for about 30 minutes. The temperature is going to be 350. So I will come back when this comes out the oven and we are ready to eat. Okay guys, I just took it out the oven. It is piping hot and you could see it's still bubbling. I'm going to give this about 10 minutes to cool down before I slice into it and serve you up a plate. I'll be right back. Okay, dinner is done and here is the plate. And I made some rice, Mexican rice, which you can find the recipe for this on my blog, which is linked below. Refried beans, these are not my homemade ones, but I do have a recipe on my blog, which is also linked below, for my refried beans. And this is the chicken enchilada casserole, and you can put whatever topping you want it. I just have sour cream on mine, but look how gorgeous that is. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment below if you want to see more like this. And I hope you enjoy. Happy eating.